Hey gamers, today we're going to look at Mercado. Let's check it out. To set up for the game, each player is going to get one of these 4 character cards. Now, there are guys on one side, and then their female versions are on the back here. Now, they'll each start with 1 character card. They're going to start with 1 of these seals here. They're also going to have 5 of each color of these coins. Okay, they're right here. So you'll get 5 blue, 5 red, 5 gold, 5 silver, and 5 black. And then they're going to put them in these beautiful little silk bags that also come with your own little player tag here. How nice is that? So guy or girl. And so what you're going to be doing is, of course, drawing coins from this bag. But I'm getting ahead of myself. What else do you do for setup? Well, you're going to shuffle this deck of tiles. You're going to deal out 8 on the board, and whenever someone takes one, you're going to take another one from the stack and replace it. You're also going to have your player board, your main score tracker here, where each one of their score counters is going to be here. There's also a start token here. You can put it anywhere around the board you want to. This adds for replayability in the game. I just chose to put it there. And of course, once you do that, all of your little starter markers will be on top of that. As you see, there is a pile for extra seals and scrolls as well in the game. There is also going to be a pile of these little wild cards. These are white coins. You'll have a pile of them here and a pile of counterfeit coins because the black are counterfeit, and you will be getting more of those possibly in the game. So how the game turn goes is very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to draw 3 coins from your bag, blindly from your bag. And so if ever you draw any black coins, let's say this is what I drew, black coins are counterfeit. You're going to put them right there on your card. They're useless in the game. Then you're going to put these other 2 out anywhere you want to. Now, the cards will tell you how many of each color, or maybe you need all of the same color. Doesn't matter which color, they have to be 3 of the same color here, or maybe 1 of each color. And you can decide where you want to put them. Now, where you put them on there depends on what color you are. As you see, each one of these tiles has the 4 basic colors. So if blue wanted to play it there on that violin, they would play it right here on the blue side, and these would be probably farther spaced apart, but they'd play it right there on the blue side to indicate, hey, that's my progress on that tile. That's blue's progress. As the game's going around, you may have people finishing certain things. Let's say blue had this token too, and they had it there. And let's say now it was red's turn to go, and red went ahead and they put their 2 tokens here. And let's say that green had one here as well. Now, when someone finishes a tile, they score it. And what they're going to do is they're going to take their tokens that they won it with, and red is going to place it on their character card. So just for argument's sake here, let's say it was blue who won that. Blue would place it on their character card. Those coins would not go in their bag. However, red and green would take these silver coins and put them back into their bag. And then we resolve this. As you see, this is 4 bonus points. They'll move up 4 points on the victory track marker. Unfortunately, though, they're going to get a counterfeit coin as well. So you go to the pile, they take a counterfeit coin, and they put it in their bag. But blue does get to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I should also mention that as you keep winning, you're going to have more and more coins coming out of your bag and piling up on your character card. And there's going to be less in your bag. So on one of your turns, instead of drawing coins, you can opt to take all the coins from your character card and put them back into your bag. And that would be 1 turn there. Now, as you see, there are certain spaces on the board here that indicate if you land on them exactly, you will get that reward or curse. For instance, there are certain places here where you'll have to pick up another counterfeit coin, which are never good. There are spaces on the board where you get to pick up the Joker coins, which are wild, and that is very good. There are places on the board where you can get rid of counterfeit coins. Also places on the board that give you extra victory points. If I land here, I could go 1, 2, 3 and move ahead farther. There's also places to get scrolls. Also on cards, on rewards, you can also get scrolls. Scrolls basically are random. They're usually going to give you victory points. This one gives you a victory point, lets you get rid of one of your counterfeit coins. This one just gives you 3 victory points. So they're going to give you little things like that. Now you may always play 1 scroll per turn and get the effects of it, either moving up on the board or doing something like getting rid of a counterfeit coin. Again, once you resolve a tile, it is discarded and a new one comes out. Now at any time, what these seals are for, at any time when it's your turn, you may cash in one of your seals to draw an additional 2 coins from the bag. So if you drew out 3 and you said, man, I want some more, I need some more. So cash in 1 seal. You can only cash in 1 seal per turn. Now how do you get seals? Well, remember that example that I showed you earlier where blue had won this, yet red and green did not? Well, because blue won it, they're going to get the victory points. But as a condolence prize, any player who had coins on that card who didn't win it will get a seal token. So that's how you can get seals in the game. Of course, the game's going to end when someone passes this start marker track. When that happens, it signals the end of the game and you finish out the round. And of course, whoever moves the farthest on the track would win, with any unused scrolls or seals counting as 1 victory point. But reading some of these cards, it's very simple to understand. Let me show you a few of them. This one gives you 0 points. That's not good, but you get 2 scrolls. And then any other player who played on this does not get to take a seal. Or something like this one. This is a perfume, and it's a question mark, which means you'd reveal the next tile, and it's 6 points, let's say. Let's say I pick this one. So it's 6 victory points. I move up 6, and then we get rid of both tiles because we use them both. And put another one. Let's see, this one here, you get 5 victory points. You get a joker coin, and everyone else gets a counterfeit. So they're kind of self-explanatory about what each one can do, and after playing the game once, you'll easily get these down. But again, that is the game. Whoever can make it around the score tracker when adding up their, you add up your scrolls and seals, and whoever's the furthest ahead on the track at the end of the game wins. Final thoughts, what do I think about the game? Well, a little short story here. Kosmos actually reached out to me, and they said, hey, well, we'd like to give you some of our games to review. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And they said, yeah, just tell us what you need. And so I looked on their website and I said, ooh, I really like this game. Can you send me this one? And they responded, no, we aren't promoting this game right now. And so I went out and bought it. This is so stupid. They offer to give me free games, and I buy the games they won't give me. I don't know why they're not promoting this right now, because it is a phenomenal game. Kind of a little bit of bag building. You're drawing things from a bag. You are trying to get joker tiles or joker coins in there that'll really help you out. The more of those you can get. You're not always going for the biggest point cards, which I love, because those tiles, remember, the points are spaces on the victory track board, and you may say, no, if I get 4, that'll land me and I'll have to get a counterfeit coin. I don't want another counterfeit coin. I want that wild card coin, or I want that scroll, or I want to land on that 3-point bonus. So let me find a 2-point card in the game. It kind of gets you to not look at the highest value, but which one will work for you. That's important, because that score track really plays into the strategy of what tiles you are picking. And sometimes, well, I don't have a chance for that. This guy, trying to get one of each color, he has all but one color. But I do know if I play a coin on there, I'll get a seal. So I'm going to go ahead and just waste my, just throw a coin on there. I'm not going to win the card, but I want a seal. I love that too. Very, very smart. This is easy to play. The art looks fantastic. The bags are like silks. They're really nice. And the game is easy to teach too. This is basically almost beginner level, but with a lot of different strategy in there. It's a light game, but it's actually a really fun game to play. And as the tiles are coming out differently, and as you can rearrange the start tracker on that, score tracker, you get to determine where the start place is. So every game is essentially going to be different. And I like that about the game. Now, yes, is there a luck factor? Of course there is. When you're going into a bag and you're getting dealt the coins that you had. Maybe there's one time I got, 2 counterfeits at the same time. I only had 1 coin to play. I was like, oh, that sucks. But that's kind of how it goes. If you can overlook that, this is actually a really fun game, and I think it's only 20 bucks online. So great game. I'll be reviewing other games by Kosmos that they send me, but the number one game that I wanted that they wouldn't send me, I went out and bought. So there you go, publishers. Offer me to give me games, and then when I request one, say, no, you can't have that one. And I'll buy it anyway, I guess. I'm a sucker. Should you get it? Yeah, I think so. I think it is a really, really stinking fun game. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for now. Until next time, game on.